welcome to the 9th Broadhaven Christmas Pudding Run. I'm doing the briefing virtually this year because obviously we have a COVID pandemic still in place. So I'm actually stood outside where you'll be registering for the real run on the morning of the 5th of December. So it's the YHA Field Study Centre in the corner of the car park as you drive into Broadhaven. So it's different from previous years where we've used the ocean. So yeah, thanks to all of the event sponsors that have come and supported us this year, and also the people who've offered their time to marshal and provide safety cover today, and the registration in the centre. So as you know, it's a charity fun run and every penny of the money raised will go to our nominated local charities. The Friends of Broadhaven School, Prostate Cymru, Surfers Against Sewage, part of our ongoing plastic-free village status, and also our main charity this year, which is the Paul Sartori Foundation, and that's in memory of Gordon Smith, who has been a real supporter of the run over the past 9 years, and he unfortunately passed away earlier on this year, and his son Bob wanted to pass on the love for all the support they've given him. So we're really delighted that those are going to be part of the sponsored charities this year. So yeah, obviously we're living in really different circumstances this year to the last time it was a real event. We also have the virtual run options going on for those of you who don't live locally or don't feel up to running with a crowd or just can't make it on the day. So please ensure that you take responsibility for yourself to stick to government guidelines and ensure that everyone stays safe at this event. For this event here, if you could sanitise your hands and wear a face mask in any of the indoor areas, such as the registration behind me, and also follow any one-way signs that are put up and instructions that might be given to you by the event volunteers. We'd also strongly advise that you complete a lateral flow test before you come to the event to ensure that you don't have COVID, and also please don't come to the event if you are feeling unwell or exhibiting any of the symptoms of COVID-19. The children's mini Christmas pudding run is going to be on the beach at 11:30 a.m. Registration for this is also in the YHA building behind me, and once registration closes for the real run that's happening on the beach, there will be a table down on the beach where the Friends of Broadhaven School will be still accepting registrations for that. The cost for that is £2.50 and every child will get a medal. We won't be doing a prize giving or a presentation for the pudding run this year. The prizes for the best dressed runner will be either sent out to the person in question, or if we catch you on the day, then we'll give it to you then. So yeah, a bit of housekeeping. There are toilets in the corner of this car park. There are also facilities in the Ocean Cafe Bar and public toilets at the south end of the beach on Marine Road. In terms of sort of cover on the day, if it is really horrible weather, I would suggest that you maybe hide in your car or find a local hostelry to hang out with your mask on until it's time for the event to take place. We do normally have a water station halfway around the course, but we don't this year, just because it's too difficult with all the infection control measures in place to just try and keep everything clean and tidy. So it will just be at the finish line. It will be a self-serve system, and you'll be able to help yourself to your own medal and your Christmas pudding, because you'll have earned it after 10k running around in December in the freezing cold. We won't be providing any specific refreshments this year, but there are various cafes and watering holes and a Londis shop in the Haven for you to sort of go and get refreshments afterwards. Previous years we've been giving out mulled wine and mince pies, but logistically it's just too difficult this year, although I'm sure there will be mulled wine in the local hostelries for people who wish to go and purchase it themselves. So, unfortunately, there are rules. We are licensed by the Welsh Athletics Association, so we need to abide by some specific rules that they have in place to ensure that everybody has a safe, fun run. So you do need to wear a race number, and that needs to be visible at all times to the marshals. Numbers must not be cut, folded or mutilated. And medical information must be written on the reverse of the runner's number. And can you also make sure that if there's a pre-existing medical condition, there's an emergency contact number also written on the reverse of the number so that we can contact them in the case of an emergency. Unfortunately, we do advise that you don't wear iPods or personal stereo equipment while you're running because you won't be able to hear what the marshals are saying to you or hear traffic on the road. The roads aren't closed for this event. We will try and make sure that there's music regularly along the way at the marshal stations to cheer people up. You must adhere to the highway code at all times. And marshals can't stop traffic. There is a bit of a danger point down to my right in the corner of the youth hostel car park where you meet the main road and run across the main road onto the beach. And people do tend to be going quite fast at that point because the finish line is very close. But again, it's not a closed road race, so just be really careful. We will have marshals manning that area. So yeah, if for any reason you can't finish or you decide to pull out of the run, please inform one of the marshals so that you're accounted for at the end of the run, and save the stress of us going out on a manhunt to look for you. And also please make sure you cross the finish line. There will be quite a long funnel this year so that we can separate the runners and maintain some sort of social distancing once you've crossed the finish line and we take your number. But please make sure you do cross the finish line and don't just run up the steps off the beach because again, we won't know that you've actually finished the run. At the finish line, you'll be able to pick up your medal, your Christmas pudding, and there will also be the bottled water, as we said. Thanks to Joel Hardacre and Aldi for providing those for us this year. As I've said, there's a little Christmas pudding run on the beach at 11:30 a.m. with various age categories. Registration is from 7 till 10 in the youth hostel. Field Study Centre behind me, it costs £2.50. After 10 a.m. you'll still be able to register your children, but you'll need to just find the friends at the school who will probably be down the beach. The best dressed runner will be chosen by the marshals and the prize will be sent out or delivered by hand on the day. The results will be available on the website after the run, and there will be a post on the Facebook page when they're available. And yeah, unfortunately, as I said, there won't be any prize giving this year. And for virtual runners, just post any pics or email any pics to the Christmas pudding run at hotmail.co.uk address, and they'll be posted in the gallery and the medals will be posted out to the virtual runners. So all that leaves me to say is enjoy the run and good luck. Anything changes on the day, we'll let you know down at the start line at 10 o'clock. Brilliant, thank you.